Liam and Janine, a British couple who sold our home in the UK to chase a dream, a road trip across North America. We've seen some incredible places so far, but we've just arrived in Arizona, and honestly, we weren't prepared for how this state would make us feel.
This state of Arizona has completely shocked us. It's not what we thought it was.
Who in the desert can say that they can go just pop to the beach for the day? It's not what we expected at all. And today, we want to show you exactly what we mean.
This place is the opposite of what I thought it was.
It's dangerous.
He's got 5,000 watts of solar on his trailer and it charges his Tesla. Welcome back to the channel. We are in Arizona, which is where we left you off last time. Big state, you know, big southern state. As you remember from the last video, if you watched it, we sort of ditched the coast, our coastal journey, because the weather was just getting on top of us too much. Yeah, the storms were getting so bad. So we went inland to Las Vegas. After Las Vegas, we went to a festival, a nomadic festival in Arizona called the Rubber Trap Rendezvous. And that was our brief introduction to Arizona. And now we've been here for a little while, actually. You're going to witness what it's like when Liam and Janine actually stop in a place for a while and see what we've been up to. And for that very reason, this state of Arizona has completely shocked us. It's not what we thought it was, and we wanted to share with you how it's made us feel, in all honesty, because I think you'll find it interesting. For anyone who's wanting to come here, you probably want to know this information. And some of the interesting things start with where we are camped right now is very, very, very interesting, very unique. And another unique situation is going to happen when we need to go and get our groceries topped up. And we're going to take you with us because something strange happens when you go and get your groceries here. And we wanted to show you that. But first of all, as with all campervans who are limited on groceries and out of supplies, we're eating pancakes for breakfast.
So we're staying at an RV park and it's very, very unique. It's really nice actually. We're enjoying staying here, but as you can see behind me, the spaces are absolutely massive, and that's because people come here with the biggest RVs we've ever seen in our life. They're absolutely huge. Our camper van, I think, is the smallest one here. But anyway, I'm going to show you around because it's really nice. We're actually quite excited to have ended up in this campsite, and aside from everyone being so friendly, we are really enjoying the facilities here. So the shower rooms are quite big and hot, complete with a laundry area with plenty of new washers and dryers. This RV park has put some real effort into the leisure and recreational part of the site, with outdoor sports and an entire clubhouse complete with TVs and lounges, pool table, board games and foosball. They host live music nights once a week, as well as a beach party, and so many other activities and events. We have a pretty decent gym, but the best part is the beautiful outdoors area, complete with a heated swimming pool and an even hotter spa area, which I definitely approve. Now, one more thing that's absolutely amazing about this campsite is, I mean, we're in the desert, right? We're in the Arizona desert. However, we have got our own personal beach, and I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Who in the desert can say that they can go just pop to the beach for the day? But here you can, and it's wonderful.
Okay, we're going to go nip and get some groceries now and show you why that's such a strange experience. Quick travel lifesaver before we carry on. We found that Airalo is the best way to get data whilst traveling without none of the roaming nightmare. It's basically an eSIM that you download to your phone. So no physical SIM swapping, no trying to find a SIM when you get to the airport, and no, why is my phone bill $400 surprises. Airalo covers over 200 countries and regions globally, and it's trusted by 20+ million users worldwide, which for us, it checks out because it works really smoothly. So how it works is dead simple. You just download the Airalo app, choose your destination plan, buy the destination plan, install the eSIM, and then you just turn it on when you arrive in whatever country you're going to, and then you're connected. If you want to try it for yourself, then download Airalo and use our code HAPPYDAYS. That'll give you $3 off your first eSIM purchase. I'll put the link to that in the pinned comment and in the description of this video for you. So we use it constantly for streaming, Google Maps, booking things like the campsites like the one we're in now, and just being able to function on the road. So yeah, grab Airalo, use the code HAPPYDAYS for $3 off, and then you're sorted for wherever you're going as soon as you land. And thank you to Airalo for partnering with us on this video.
We are now heading to our local supermarket, which is less than a 10-minute drive away from our campsite. In just a second, we'll cross the Californian border. So, we're going into California from Arizona just to buy our groceries. But the interesting part, and the thing that makes it super confusing, is that it's also 1 hour ahead. So when we go to get our groceries, we basically time travel into the future. Fun aside, it makes it very confusing living here, as all our digital clocks can't make up their mind what time it is. So frequently fleet between 1 hour ahead and 1 hour behind, meaning we've been late and early for so many things since being here. Okay, so we are about to go in Albertsons, which is the supermarket around here. I'm not sure, I think there might be a few of them in the California area. I think it's their version of Safeway. Anyway, let's go in. So me and Liam have found our favourite crackers, and it's these here. They are so good, so we highly recommend them. Okay, so that's the shop done, and by my watch, apparently that took 5 minutes because it says it's 25 to 1. So yeah, it didn't take 5 minutes, but I just don't understand. I thought it was Liam's clock that was going to change, but never mind. Before heading back to the campsite, we needed gas. So we went to Quartzsite to top up, noticing that there is actually one of America's largest RV shows on today. So we decided to pop in, as there was something we hoped to see in there, and to see what an RV show is like here compared to the UK.
Oh my word, what a dream to have like RV dumping stations everywhere and places to fill up with propane. It's just so easy in this part of the world to live in a van, and I think that's the thing that makes me like, I'll tell you what, honestly, what we thought before we came out, especially me, and I don't know where I got this idea from, but before coming, I thought we would come to Arizona. I was looking forward to it, but I wasn't looking forward to it as much as any other place that we would go to, and the reason was because I thought that we would be here. It's huge expanses of desert, which it is, and I thought it would be quite lonely. I thought we'd be sort of out on our own quite a bit. And Janine and I are people who like people, if you know what I mean, and we like meeting, we like sort of cultures and all that sort of the cultural aspect of travelling a lot, as well as we like the nature element. So yeah, I just thought that we would come out here, we'd be camping out in the desert. There's a high possibility of things going wrong when you've got a van like this, you know, a really old van. And I just thought we'd end up being a flipping statistic or something. So I wasn't really looking forward to it. I don't know where I got that idea from. Anyway, I wasn't prepared from the day one of how wrong I could have been with that. This place is the opposite of what I thought it was. As soon as we arrived, it was like, bang, community aspect. Once again, you've got this familiarity of people looking after each other, but there's groups of people that, you can go and find somewhere to camp in the desert on your own, and there's so much space to go and do that. We've seen it. But if you wanted to join people, you can. In fact, out here in the desert, out of the towns, there's festivals going on, nomadic festivals. We've been to one already called the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, but there's other ones. There's one called the Schoolie Palooza, which is like school buses, and they're all sort of nomadic. There's biker gang festivals. Apparently there's a naked hippie festival sort of thing as well. I don't know how true that is, but we've heard about it from a couple of people. And yeah, and I think a couple of those are happening now. And so it's the opposite of what I thought it was. It's just nice weather, complete freedom. And Arizona, for us, in our experience so far, I still haven't met one person who's actually from Arizona. Everybody who's here seems to be from outside of town, from a different state, from Canada even. This is the place to be in North America at this time of year. And apparently there's only like the other places like Florida because of the climate. So it's the opposite, and it's dead friendly, and there's so much going on. It's not like you're on your own. In fact, we've just pulled up now because there's a massive RV show happening here in Quartzsite, where we are now, which is near the campsite where we're staying on. And we're going to go and check it out because it's one of the biggest in America. And it's going to be really interesting because I'm hoping that we'll be able to go and see something that we've been wanting to see for the whole time we've been here. So yeah, we're going to go and check it out now. Should be very, very interesting. Our first proper American RV show.
Walking around, they're literally selling everything from clothes, cowboy hats, health foods, donuts, crystals and plants, to more RV-focused stalls like Max Air fans, solar panels, cleaning equipment and even small jacuzzis. The live music at the bar was pumping country music, but the best part about coming here is actually to see inside one of these monster RVs. These fifth-wheelers are the vans that we are seeing everywhere at the moment and are dominating our RV park that we're staying in. So out of curiosity, we had to take a peek inside one and see what the fuss was all about, and instantly we knew it's basically an apartment on wheels. This is absolute luxury, with every room a house would have, and like a house, these are between $150,000 and $200,000 in price. We hear there are various taxes included in Arizona, so people show their interest here and leave the state to hand over the money, but solar panels have a tax loophole in Arizona, so that's why there's so many on offer. After looking around a beautiful tiny home, we left to escape the midday sun. We're going to head back and get out the sun. But just saying, me and Liam were talking about, last week we went to the, We went to the Rubber Tramp Festival, where we were sort of camping alongside people who were camping in their cars or campervans just like ours. That sort of scale of doing RV life, and we've come here to the RV show and it's on a completely different level. It was, some of the things that we looked at were just completely totally out of mine and Liam's price range. One of them was almost $200,000 for one of these big sort of RV trailer things, and lots of them in there were quite high priced, and like this one driving past me is like another really big one. You can see it there just going past, but there's just all RVs just like that, and trailers and even tiny homes. It was quite amazing, really, really cool to see. I would absolutely love one. And a jacuzzi as well, I saw them in there. Well, one day I'll get an RV with a jacuzzi, but as for today, we went back to the campsite and avoided the heat until the afternoon, where we have something fun to do.
It's been a scorcher today. The daytime temperatures can easily hit 28, 29 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I'm not very good with Fahrenheit. But really like a really nice summer's day in England. The night time, it fluctuates back down again to just above freezing. So cold. In fact, the nights are okay, but when it gets to sort of like midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, my word, the temperature drops because it's the desert. Either way, the weather's so good and the climate's so good here that we've been introduced to a sport that we actually quite like. It's kind of addictive. We're about to go over now and play it, and we'll show you what it is.
Here is the pickleball court. I find it such a weird name. But anyway, it's like bigger than a table tennis table and smaller than a tennis court. But I find the size of it really good. Everything sort of flows quite well, and we managed to send the ball back and forth without missing it quite a few times. Whereas with tennis, it can just fly off. It's a bit stop-starty when you're not so good at it. But anyway, yeah, we're going to show you what this is like. Right. Had to practice.
Right, yeah, that's ideal.
Yes!
I could have called myself some serious injury. 7-0 still, you'll see.
The concept is simple, but some of the rules are a little strange. I mean, we are playing something that sounds like it should be played in the kitchen, not a tennis court. Coincidentally, a part of the court is called a kitchen. As always, we play knowing about 75% of the rules and love it. Playing singles is high speed, highly reactive and a lot of fun. Oh, okay, so Liam ended up winning, but never mind, I'll get him back. We're back at the van now. Tonight we're having a fire. It's such a beautiful evening. So we've asked the campsite if they'd drop off a fire pit for us and some wood. So we're going to sit and have a fire. It's going to be amazing. But as we came back to the van just a second ago, our very friendly neighbours dropped off I've been after some decaf tea bags, and they very kindly dropped these off on our steps. And yeah, I'm so happy now. I get to have some decent tea. Anyway, we need to start this fire.
The budget wine that I am drinking tonight is called Cupcake Vineyards. Had it before, had it at Christmas time. Really, really good. It's actually from New Zealand, a Sauvignon Blanc, which you can always trust a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. And it's, for some reason, it's always kind of budget friendly wherever you go, and you can get it at most supermarkets. And it's really good. Less than, I've seen it for less than $5. This one cost me $5.50, I think. But the California's wines that we've been trying have been really, really good so far as well. I'm going to show more of my favourites in the oncoming videos because they're really good. Not that I drink wine that often, but when we're having a fire, beautiful night, that sort of thing, I think we're going to crack this open. And Janine likes a glass as well, the odd glass.
Right, let's light the fire.
Yeah.
So we ordered some wood from the campsite, but we've got loads of big chunks but no sort of kindling to get it started. But we found some scrappy bits on the floor and we're just praying that we can get this fire going.
Lighting a fire with one chunk of wood. Do you know, yeah, I've got a good feeling about it because this is dry as a bone, this wood. So I've got a feeling it's going to work.
Liam has got the fire going now, which is brilliant. And what we've noticed is around this campsite, there's quite a few people. There's some people over there that have a fire every single night. And there's quite a few other fires going on. It's got such a nice feel to it. And we've noticed that fires in Arizona, having a fire at night is the thing that you do. It's allowed and everyone does it, and that's really cool. Anyway, we're going to try and put some food on this fire. With that, we forgot to buy skewers, and so we've got to try and figure out how we're going to cook this food. We've got marshmallows and we've got sausages. We just need a stick.
You know it's not hot. good morning from somewhere in Arizona. I must remember the name of this place, somewhere near the Californian border. We had a really nice fire last night. Janine pulled the food back around for us and it was wonderful. It was such a good time. One thing she left out of the when she did a tour of this place is these things here. This isn't an RV, although it's attached to an RV. This is actually a trailer. It's huge. I've never seen anything like it before, in all honesty. A lot of people have these trailers here, or they're dragging vehicles with them. And often the vehicles that they're dragging, and this is something that a lot of people have out, it's very, very sort of a common hobby, are side-by-sides. And yesterday afternoon, our neighbours invited us to go on a side-by-side adventure. We've never seen side-by-sides before coming here, and now we're extremely excited. And if you don't know what a side-by-side is, this is it.
I was just trying to explain what a side-by-side was. What's a side-by-side?
Oh, side-by-side is one of the funnest vehicles. We used to use quads. Well, before that was trikes, then quads. Now we got side-by-sides, so they're much wider, much more stable, longer, way more horsepower. These things are turbo. Whoa. The newest ones are supercharged. Man, they're fun.
And
Lots of fun.
What are they? Basically desert buggies, right?
Everything. They're desert, they're mountains, trails, you name it. You can get different tires for them. In the dunes, the sand dunes, you can get dune tires put on, and they're paddles. And that's a lot of fun too. So I carry them in the trailer. You can do all kinds of stuff with these things.
And what's this one you got here?
This one's a Can-Am Maverick X, and this one's 1,000 horsepower turbo. And it's a lot of fun, man. We go in some incredible places. We get to view some really great scenery with this thing.
And we're going out today, right?
Well, we sure are.
Where are you taking us today?
In about 9 minutes.
Oh, nice.
The countdown. I'm cleaning my windshield.
Where are you taking us?
We're gonna go up. There's actually a name. Can't think of the name right now. But we're going south of Ehrenberg, and then we're gonna cross a big power line and go way up in the mountain, and then we'll probably come across Sundown Gold Mine, and then we'll come to the back of Quartzsite most likely.
Nice. Before I go, what else are you dragging in your trailer?
We pull this in the trailer. We also bring the Tesla with us, and then of course all this stuff.
Nice.
The tables, the chairs, the smoker, the grill, tools, extra tires, you name it, we got it.
So there you go. It's modern camping.
Yeah.
Modern camping. He drags a trailer with a side-by-side in it and a Tesla. That's how you do it.
And we're charging Tesla with solar panels.
And he's charging the Tesla with solar panels on top of his trailer. It's unbelievable. I've never seen a setup like that. How many thousand watts have you got there?
5,000 watts.
He's got 5,000 watts of solar on his trailer and it charges his Tesla. So he's like, he can boondock in this huge thing here, him and his wife, with all of this gear, and they can go off grid for ages. No worries.
So today we have Dan and Liz who will be riding their two-seater side-by-side. And they'll be leading our tour as they know the way, we hope. And secondly, we have Ian and Rachel, who have a brand new model side-by-side that we are lucky enough to be invited into. This kind group of individuals are about to take us to places in the desert that only side-by-sides can go. And we are so ready for this experience, not knowing at all what to expect.
So Janine goes up front?
Yeah, Janine, you're up front.
Am I? Oh my word. Yeah, I'll go for it. I'm at the front. Oh my word.
But all important stuff.
Just in case.
Tools.
Cute?
We know.
This is like the real deal, man. Were you expecting that, Janine?
No, not at all. It's like got a harness.
It is a harness. Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you're wearing a
Wow.
harness? What does that tell you, Janine?
It's dangerous.
Okay, we're going off-road now. The terrain has changed. We brought our van down this road before, and it was very, 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 very bumpy. We had to turn around and go back because the road was too bad, but this just glides over it. We're about to go even more off-road now.
Oh my word. Is it? Oh my Okay, well, I'm learning very quickly that we aren't just going for a gentle afternoon scenic drive. We're actually ragging it across some of the desert's roughest terrains, the kind that only a side-by-side could take on. Imagine taking a trip across Mars or the surface of the moon. Sometimes we felt like the buggy would tip, but it amazingly clung on to the sharp red rocks below. There were many steep mountain trails that we thought, no way, we can't do that. But there wasn't any that we didn't do. And Ian swapped between high and low suspension as we stuck to the mountains like glue and gallantly crawled across the surface like a scorpion after its prey.
I know that you're the one, but maybe I told you one too many times. You smile, I come undone, but maybe you'd rather me undo those crimes. Summer nights walking back to your house, watching you dance when there wasn't a sound. Really felt like we'd figured it out, what I'd give to get back there now. But if I've been getting in the way, if everything I give makes you not want me, I'm so sorry. Don't let me down easy. If all my love for you makes you not want me, then find somebody else. I'd move the earth for you, but maybe you'd rather me just move on by. I thought you'd hung the moon, but maybe you'd rather hang me out to dry.
Wow, this was the real Wild West. And at one point we looked around in awe and realised this was straight out of a cowboy film. Hundreds of years ago these trails were horseback only as prospectors came through here looking for gold. And now we're burning it at 60 miles an hour in a bright green buggy on our own modern Wild West safari. Anyone who follows our channel knows that Liam and I aren't the best planners. It's just how our brains are wired. But one of the benefits of travelling this way, of not knowing where we'll be from one day to the next, are experiences like these. The absolute beautiful freedom to be able to say yes to any opportunity or invitation at any time. And someone in this group is about to tell us of something else exciting that happens in the desert very soon. And we'll once again travel by the seat of our pants to that very recommendation. After all, what is an adventure if you already know the outcome? We are under no illusion that everything we're doing has already been done before, but the people you meet are always different. And whilst extreme sports always get our hearts racing, the people we meet along the way are always the thing we remember. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, somewhere in the Arizona desert probably.
Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.